We welcome you to Mountain Vista High School, where tonight the Eagles noise is making some noise. It is a packed house here in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. My name is Jack Minahan. Alongside me is Nate Thomas. Tonight, it is the number 1 ranked Rock Canyon Jaguars against the number 2 ranked Mountain Vista Golden Eagles. Rock Canyon comes into this game at 17-1. Mountain Vista comes in at 15-2. Losses coming against Denver East and Eagle Crest. You may be asking yourself, what makes this game so special? Well, Rock Canyon's one loss is against Mountain Vista. That came on December 3rd. Vista won the nail biter 52-51. And you know the winner of this, they're gonna become number 1 in the state. Nate, what can you tell us about tonight's game and what Vista needs to do to win?
Well, Jack, in the league setting, both Vista and Canyon are sitting currently at 5-0, and whoever wins this game is going to be number 1 in the 6A, 5A Continental League in Colorado. Both teams are having their best years in basketball in recent history, with stars from both teams stepping up in big games. Watch out for Vista senior Caden Stevens. Playing the 5 tonight, Caden is both a defensive stud, averaging 4.4 blocks a game, and a beast at rebounding and scoring in the paint. On the other hand, Jaguars point guard Gavin Hirschberger has been averaging 15.2 points a game on the offensive side, often running the Rock Canyon offense. Overall, this game is set to be a close one, just like last time.
Well, powerhouses on both sides. This is going to be Rock Canyon's revenge match. They're trying to take revenge for that one loss. They could have an undefeated record right now. They don't. We're going to see who comes away with it. Rock Canyon versus Mount Vista. Tip-off coming up next on Vista Now.
please welcome the #1 ranked team in the state. Before we meet the players, could we please get everyone to rise, remove your caps, and honor America in the singing of our national anthem. Tonight, being sung by Mountain Vista sophomore Harrison Riggs. The starting lineup for Ron Kagan. #1, the 5'11" senior, Kevin Hughes. #3, the 6'6" junior, Reed Finch. #5, the 6'4" junior, Matt Terry. #11, the 6'7" senior, Aiden Peck. And #22, the 5'11" senior, Gavin Hershey. Then to the Grandwires, Ken Grant. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Golden Eagles at senior, #13. Let's go, the 6'1" senior, #14. And
tonight, we'd like to welcome you all back to the Eagles Nest. Starters for Rock Canyon have been announced, and the starters for Mount Vista have been announced. Rock Canyon is in the black and gold jerseys. Starting for them is Kevin Fuchs, Reed Finch, Mac Terry, Aiden Peck, and Gavin Hirschberger. And the starters for your Golden Eagles are Roddick Homer, Cal Baskin, Zach Bowen, Brandon Deal, and Caden Stevens. Stevens will be representing the tip-off for the Golden Eagles.
We have an absolutely packed house tonight, white and black on either side of the court, and we're about to get this thing underway.
And Aiden Peck will be at the tip-off for Rock Canyon. Peck against Stevens. We'll find out who gets possession to start off this game. And we are underway. Stevens wins it, gives it over to Homer, and Homer hands it off to Deal. Deal at the top of the key, dribbling around, passes it over to Baskin. Baskin holds the ball over to Stevens. Stevens over to Homer. Homer at the top of the key, tries going in, isn't able to. Homer throws it over and it's knocked away, and ball's loose, and it's gonna be Rock Canyon's ball. Great defense by them to start off.
Yeah, for sure, Rock Canyon held Vista down pretty well there.
Terry gives it over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger at midcourt, takes it into Vista zone. Hirschberger, top of the key, goes in, throws it over, ball's up in the air, tipped in, off the rim. The rebound is good by Aiden Peck. Rock Canyon strikes first, leads 2-0. Homer over to Deal, Deal to Stevens. Stevens goes in. Stevens over to Bowen, Bowen over to Deal. Deal goes in for the layup, and he is fouled.
Jaguars up 2-0 early. Brendan Deal will head to the line for his first free throws. One thing I should mention is in the first matchup between these two teams, Brendan Deal did not play, so he should definitely make an impact in this one.
Deal's first free throw is good, and Vista's on the board. Can he go 2 for 2? Deal's second free throw is not good. At least Vista gets a point. Mac Terry taking it down the court. Terry passes over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger over to Fuchs. Fuchs passes over to Finch. Finch in the corner, hands it off to Hirschberger. Hirschberger goes in and gets it. 4-1, Rock Canyon leads. Homer down the court. Homer goes in, passes over to the corner, three-pointer, off the rim. Stevens gets the rebound, and it's good.
Nice rebound by Caden. You'll see him grabbing rebounds a lot this game.
Caden Stevens makes it a 4-3 game. Terry top of the key, and that's knocked away by Roddick Homer. Homer down the court for the layup. It's good! 5-4, the Golden Eagles lead.
That electric offense is what Vista lives off of. Fast breaks are the key to winning this game.
Aiden Peck. Peck over to Finch. Finch looking around. Back over to Peck. Peck, three-pointer. It's good. 7-5, Rock Canyon leads. Homer passes it over to Baskin. Baskin over to Deal. Deal hands it over to Bowen. Bowen, three-pointer.
You'll notice so far the Jaguars are playing a man defense against Vista. We'll see if that continues or if that will change later in the game, but as of now, man defense for the Jags.
Hirschberger off the inbound over to Terry. Terry and Hirschberger up the court. Terry passes it over to Peck. Peck hands it off to Finch. And the referee's blow the whistle.
Believe we had a double dribble there, so Vista will get this ball back. Roddick for the inbound to Deal.
Deal hands it back over to Roddick Homer. Homer over to Stevens. Stevens top of the key. Over to Homer, who's in the corner. Homer looking to make a move. Goes in, throws it over to Deal. Deal top of the key. Goes back in, over to Baskin. Baskin back to Deal. Deal over to Homer. Homer goes in and count it. 7-7.
An electric play from the Golden Eagles point guard there.
Back Terry. Terry passes it over to Peck. In the corner, Rock Canyon, Reed Finch. Finch back to the top of the key. Finch hands it over to Terry. Terry back over to Finch. Finch three-pointer. Off the rim. Vista on the rebound.
We've got a jump ball here, and it will be Rock Canyon ball. Zach went in to fight for that, but Rock Canyon comes up with it.
Elwood and Lehman come in for Rock Canyon.
Roddick guarding Elwood on the inbound.
Elwood passes over to Peck. Peck over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger in the corner. Back to Peck. Peck goes in. Throws it up, and it's swatted away by the Golden Eagles. Stevens takes it. Stevens over to Homer. Homer down the court. Homer goes in for the layup. Oh, it's off and knocked away. It's going to be the Golden Eagles ball still.
Yeah, let me take you back to that Rock Canyon possession. A great block by Caden. Getting into the paint with Vista is so hard because of Caden in the middle there. Stands at 6'9".
Deal on the inbound. Gives it over to Homer. Homer dribbles in over to Stevens. Stevens keeps the ball for himself. Throws it over to Deal. Deal to Baskin. Baskin goes in. Shot is off the rim. And it's Rock Canyon's ball.
Some great defense there by Canyon. So far we've seen lots of defense in this game. It's been hard for teams to drive into the paint so far. Both teams playing man defense.
Peck down the court. Peck out the top of the key, taken away by Deal. There's a scramble for the ball, and it's going to be Vista's ball.
Electric play right there. Getting a lead in this game early is going to be important for either team, as the crowd is so important here. So many students and fans supporting. Getting that momentum is majorly important.
Pace inbound to Homer. Homer at the top of the key. Goes in, and the ball is knocked away. Still Vista's ball. 7-7, 3:36 to go in the first quarter.
Ian Strawbridge, Jacob Hafes, and Luke Fenn have checked in the game for Vista, by the way.
Homer takes the ball. Dribbles in, nice move, shot. And it's going to be Vista's ball again. Vista has kept possession for the last 20 seconds. They just haven't been able to capitalize on making a basket. And there we go.
I believe we have an and one here for Caden.
Caden Stevens makes it a 9-7 game, and he is going to go to the line.
So far, the Jaguars have 2 fouls. Vista has none. Keep an eye on that, as the bonus will be important later in this half.
Stevens' free throw is good. He makes it a 10-7 game.
Nice three-point play there by Vista.
Hirschberger taking it down the court over to Elwood. Elwood passes it over to Peck. Peck over to Elwood. Elwood tries handing it over, and it's taken by Roddick Homer.
And we've got a Rock Canyon foul. Hudson Elwood, the junior, will be called for that foul. Jacob Hafes will inbound to Roddick Homer.
Hafes to Homer. Homer takes the ball, back to Hafes. Hafes pass midcourt. Hafes back over to Homer. Homer to Stevens. Stevens goes in. Shot is knocked away. Stevens tries to recover the rebound, isn't able to. Vista remains possession.
This has been doing a good job of, despite missing shots or getting blocked, continuing to get the ball on their side of the court.
Luke Fenz inbound to Stevens. Stevens over to Homer. Homer's three-pointer is good.
That was an electric move right there from Roddick.
And the referees are going to call a foul. Checking back into the game is Mac Terry. Coming off is Hudson Elwood. Terry on the inbound. Terry over to Peck. Peck double teamed over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger back to Peck. In the corner is Fush. And they're going to say it's a travel. Golden Eagles get the ball back.
Ian Strawbridge over in that corner forces the travel.
Hayes over to Homer. Homer dribbles down the court, taking it slow. Homer over to Stevens. Stevens top of the key. Keeps the ball for himself. And it's going to be Rock Canyon's ball.
Foul right there on Caden Stevens.
The take is whistle chance raining down from the Golden Eagles student section. Mac Terry over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger back to Terry. Terry throws it in the corner to Futches. Futches over to Peck. Peck top of the key back to Futches. In the corner for Terry. Terry three-pointer off the rim. And it's taken by the Golden Eagles. Ian Strawbridge. Strawbridge over to Deal. Deal goes in and gets it.
We've got an and one. The Vista offense is electric right now. Deal will get one free throw at the line.
15-7, the Golden Eagles lead.
And let me take you back to that last possession. Great effort by Ian Strawbridge to get that strong rebound.
Can Deal capitalize on the and one? He's not able to.
Rebounded by Aiden Peck.
Hirschberger takes it down the court. Hirschberger in the corner. Finds someone to pass it to. Over to Peck, and the referees blow the whistle for foul.
Brendan Deal with the foul. Vista's second foul.
On the inbound will be Mac Terry over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger double teamed, loses the ball, recovers, hands it over to Peck. Three-pointer in the corner. Air ball by Futches.
Rebounded by Strawbridge to Deal.
Here comes Deal down the court.
We'll have a Rock Canyon foul, I believe, on Aiden Peck. Excuse me.
And Hayes is going to inbound the ball. Coming into the game is Zach Bowen. Bowen coming in for Stevens. Also coming in is Roddick Homer for Hayes.
Got a couple of the starters back out onto the court. Minute 30 left in this first quarter.
Luke Fenn on the inbound. Fenn over to Deal. Deal takes it in. Deal over to Homer. Homer at the top of the key. And goes in. Ball is off the rim. Here comes Rock Canyon down the court. Hirschberger goes in and knocked away by the Golden Eagles. Here they come down the court. Homer, that ball is knocked away, and here comes Rock Canyon. Hirschberger, his shot is good. Here comes Deal. Deal takes his time. Over to Fenn. Fenn at the top of the key. Over to Bowen. Bowen back over to Homer. Homer holds it and waits. Over to Deal. Final 28 seconds. Deal back over to Homer. Homer holds it and waits.
Vista appearing to want to have the last shot in this quarter.
The shot by Fenn is an air ball, and it's taken by Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon now with the last second chance isn't able to do it. And that is the end of the first quarter. 15-9, the Golden Eagles lead.
Well, great first quarter by both teams. I think this one is going to be a close one based on that. We saw a lot of strong defense. A little bit of a low score so far, but I would not be surprised if offensive start to pick up as coaches make changes, as they have seen what the defenses bring to the table.
We welcome you back to the second quarter. 15-9, the Golden Eagles lead on the inbound. Deal is going to take it. Deal over to Homer. Homer brings it in. Over to Bowen. Bowen three-pointer. Air ball. Taken by Hirschberger. Hirschberger down the court, goes in, back out to the top of the key, to Terry. Terry holds it, passes over to Finch. Finch back to Terry. Lee-Man over to Terry. Terry brings it in at the three-point line. Over to Lee-Man. Lee-Man into Finch. Finch shot. The rebound is good by Terry.
That was a long possession there. You saw a lot of Rock Canyon players cutting to the basket constantly.
Homer over to Deal. Deal back to Homer. Homer to Stevens. Stevens back over to Deal. Deal back to Stevens. Stevens goes in. Over to Deal. Deal to Homer. Homer back over to Stevens. Stevens' shot is good.
A contested shot there, but Stevens is able to power it into the basket.
Hirschberger for Canyon. Hirschberger over to Terry. Terry holds it back to Hirschberger, who's in the corner. Hirschberger three-pointer is off the rim. The rebound is recovered by Finch. Knocked away.
Stevens with the block there. Here comes Deal.
Baskin to Deal. Back over to Baskin. Baskin isn't able to make the basket. Mac Terry. Terry over to Lee-Man. Lee-Man over to Finch. Finch holds it. Finch over to Lee-Man. Lee-Man goes in. Shot is not good, and the referee's call foul.
Caden Stevens gets fouled there. That is Vista's third foul.
Stevens picks up his first personal. Golden Eagles.
Lee-Man at the line.
First free throws for him so far. He'll have a chance to make this game 17-13 at the end of this.
Lee-Man's first shot is good. 17-12.
Right now for Vista, they have all of their starters currently in the game. Here's the second shot.
The second shot is good, 17-13. Vista down the court. Homer over to Stevens. Stevens over to Baskin. And they say Deal stepped out. So now it's going to be Rock Canyon's ball.
Rock Canyon has been doing a good job of keeping Caden Stevens out of the paint so far, especially with Reed Finch.
Aiden Peck over to Terry. Terry holds it at midcourt, brings it into Vista's zone. Terry goes in, shot off the rim, the rebound taken by Stevens. Stevens down the court. Stevens over to Homer. Homer in the corner to Deal. Deal over to Stevens, who's in the paint. And Stevens loses the ball. And they're going to say it's still Vista's ball. Or act.
Yep, I believe this is Vista ball here. Deal will go for the inbound play.
Deal inbounds it. Three-pointer off the rim, and it's taken by Rock Canyon.
A lot of shots not falling for either team so far.
Canyon goes in, they hand it off to Finch. Finch's shot off the rim, Finch recovers, and he makes it, 17-15.
Here comes Cal.
Baskin over to Homer. Homer to Deal. Deal in the corner. Brandon Deal shot is good.
We got it. Did the basket count? Let's see if that's an and one or two free throws for Caden. Basket is good, so he will have a chance for a three-point play. Beautiful pass under the basket, allowing Caden to put it up and in.
19-15, Vista leads. Stevens' free throw is no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds.
Good effort there, but it will remain a Rock Canyon ball. Mac Terry to inbound to Hirschberger.
Hirschberger takes the ball. Here comes Hirschberger down into the paint, and he loses it. Here comes Homer down the court. Homer loses the ball, and it's taken by Finch. Finch over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger into the paint, passes it into the corner. Back over to Finch. Finch's shot is knocked away, taken by Stevens. Stevens over to Homer. Homer passes it. Three-pointer is good.
Beautiful block by Stevens to set up Cal Baskin with a beautiful three-pointer.
Mac Terry. Terry over to Lehman. Lehman holds it at the top of the key. Lehman goes in. Shot is knocked away by Zach Bowen. Bowen over to Baskin. Baskin goes in. Shot. Stevens gets the 2 points. 24-15. And that's going to be a timeout. Standing ovation from the parents and students from Alta Vista.
This is on a roll, back-to-back blocks, leading in 2-point opportunities there. 30-second timeout here, 3:11 left on the clock. Vista has a 9-point lead currently. It's a little bit of a lower scoring game so far, don't you think, Jack?
Yeah, very low scoring. The teams haven't been able to capitalize on making shots.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say a lot of shots are not falling for either team, but those rebounds defensively and offensively are what is making the difference so far, getting those second opportunities after misses.
That's the end of the 30-second timeout. Rock Canyon will inbound the ball. Terry to Hirschberger.
Brendan Deal pushes down the court in order to full court press.
The inbound over to Lehman. Lehman takes it down the court. Lehman tells Terry to go in the paint. Passes it in the corner to Finch. Finch holds it. Finch back over to Lehman. Lehman top of the key. Lehman over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger tries going in, isn't able to. Finch in the corner. Finch back over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger dribbles around looking for any open man. Finch in the corner, three-pointer off the rim. The rebound recovered, and it's going to be a foul.
Foul on Jacob Haves, number 15 there.
Personal foul number 2. 14th foul.
Vista has continued to play man throughout this game.
Inbound by Terry over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger top of the key, hands it off to Lehman. Lehman back to Hirschberger. Hirschberger three-pointer is good. Here comes Haves. Haves goes into the paint. Over to Deal. Deal across court. Baskins. Three-pointer in and out.
Really long pass there. Good eyesight.
Here comes Mac Terry. Terry hands it off to Hirschberger. Hirschberger top of the key. Hirschberger goes in. His shot is good.
Splits the two defenders there for a nice layup.
Here comes Brandon Deal. Deal dribbles it, looking around. Deal over to Haves. Haves goes in, off of Stevens' hands, and it's taken by Rock Canyon, and that's going to be a foul on Haves.
Rock Canyon ball. Nice pass inside opportunity to Stevens, unable to handle it, and Rock Canyon is able to grab possession.
Checking into the game for Finch is going to be Nolan Keeler. Hirschberger takes the ball down court. 1:40 to go in the game, 24-20, Vista leads. Hirschberger brings it in. Passes it into the corner. Taking it in is Terry. Terry back over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger goes in. Over to Terry. Terry back in. Shot is knocked away by Vista. Caden Stevens. Stevens over to Homer. Homer over to Baskin. Baskin shot. In and out.
Just rolls right out of there. It was a perfect shot. Just didn't go for Vista.
Hirschberger's three-pointer is good. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Here comes Brandon Deal. Deal over to Stevens. Stevens to Baskin. Baskin to Homer. Homer over to Strawbridge, and Strawbridge delivers. 26-23, 45 seconds to go.
Great pass inside there for the easy bucket.
Futches. Vista for the steal is knocked out of bounds.
Great effort by Cal, and that will reward Vista. We got a foul on number 1, Kevin Futch.
That's the 17th foul.
35 seconds to go.
It's 21 time. Stepping up to the free throw line.
Cal Baskin at the free throw line.
His excellent effort on the last play allows Vista to have this opportunity and points now in the bonus because of the Jags' 7 fouls.
Baskin's first free throw is good. 27-23.
Shots really falling here for Baskin. Despite being just a sophomore, he is an absolute sharpshooter.
Baskin, and he goes 2 for 2. 28-23, the Golden Eagles have a 5-point lead. Here comes Terry. Terry at midcourt into Vista's zone, being defended by Roddick Homer. Terry over to Lehman. Lehman goes into the paint, shot, and the referee's.
He will be fouled there by Ian Strawbridge. Will receive 2 free throws. Lehman at the free throw line, 19 seconds.
Lehman has a chance to make this a 3-point game. Lehman's first shot is good. 28-24.
I think these last 20 or so seconds are going to be really important to see who has momentum going into halftime. Wouldn't be surprised if Vista tries to hold the ball and get the last shot after these free throws.
Lehman's second shot is no good. The rebound taken by Stevens. Final 19 seconds of the second quarter. Vista gonna go for the last shot. Roddick Homer. Homer past midcourt. 5 seconds to go. And foul. Vista's heading back to the line. 4.4.
All right, that bonus has allowed Vista to get free throws off of 2 fouls here. Roddick will have a chance to put Vista up by 6.
To the free throw line, shooting 1-1. Roddick Homer.
Homer's first shot is missed. The rebound taken by Stevens. Stevens to Homer. Homer in the corner. Off the rim. That is the end of the second quarter. The Golden Eagles lead 28-24. Nate and I will be back with the halftime analysis. Stay tuned on Vista Now. We would like to welcome you back to the Rock Canyon Jaguars versus Mount Vista Golden Eagles. I am joined by my new color commentator. You've heard his voice on this channel before, Michael Hoblick. Mike, it is a pleasure to have you with me on tonight's broadcast. The Golden Eagles lead 28-24 after the first half. We have 2 more quarters to go. Well, you know, started off a little iffy. Neither team could really make much shots. Vista jumped out to about 6 to 8 point lead. Mike, what can you tell us about what you observed?
Well, I can tell you, Jack, that Gavin Hirschberger is already making a big impact in this game. He made a couple contested three-pointers in that first half. Also, with Caden Stevens having a block party already in the first half, just like he had against Highlands Ranch, no one can really get the ball by him when he's up in the paint. We'll see how that continues in this game. And Cal Baskin almost nailing a couple of three-pointers at the end of that half, just rimming right out. We'll see how this goes, Jack.
Now, one thing we would like to note is that what we noticed is before this game started, the gym was considerably hotter. We don't know why. It seems it's cooled down now, but that could be playing a factor in the team's performances.
Yeah, Jack, it's even then, it's still pretty hot in this gym right now. We'll see how, I'm pretty sure they've been in hotter gyms before, so I think they'll be okay. They're probably used to it, but like you said, anything can really be a factor, especially in a small gym with this many people in here. This is like the loudest we've heard this gym in a long time, Jack.
Now, it is very packed in here. We actually heard before the game that there were an estimated 1,300 to 1,500 students in here.
That's insane.
And parents combined.
That is absolutely insane. Number 1 versus number 2 in the state, Jack. You can't really get much better than this. Here we go.
We will see who walks away from this game. Third quarter starts now. The Golden Eagles lead 28-24.
Student section getting hyped up now. Everyone on their feet.
Second half starters for the Golden Eagles. Over basket.
Inbounding the ball is going to be Futches to Mac Terry.
Jaguar basketball.
Futches inbound. Goes backcourt over to Peck. Peck takes it down. Peck hands it off to Terry. Terry drives into the paint. Backtracks. Over to Peck. Peck over to Futches. Futches throws it into the corner. Shot off the rim. Rebounded by Deal. Deal takes it down the court. Over to Bowen. Bowen holds it at the three-point line. Over to Stevens. Stevens over to Homer. Homer, top of the key. Homer, three-pointer is good.
Great shot there by Roddick Homer.
31-24. Mac Terry. Terry holds it and dribbles. Terry over to Finch, who's in the corner. Finch over to Terry. Terry, three-pointer is good.
Back-to-back three-pointers, Jack. Looks like both offenses are going to come out firing here in the second half.
Homer over to Stevens. Stevens over to Deal. Deal drives in. Deal looks around. Over to Baskin. Baskin to Homer. Homer points to Stevens. Stevens takes the ball. Drives in. Stevens shot. Vista tries to keep it in. Isn't able to. Rock Canyon's ball.
Yeah, on that Roddick Homer three-pointer, Jack, just looks like he pulled up right at the top of the key and just decided to take a shot, and it went in. That was a great idea.
You know, Mike, I think at this point in the game, whoever comes out of this first 2 minutes making a bunch of baskets might come away the winner in this game.
Yeah, it's not a very high-scoring game, Jack. I'm not sure if you talked about it earlier, but the fact that if Rock Canyon can hold the Rock Canyon slow-paced defense, if they can hold Vista to under 60 points, they have a chance to win. I think if they go over 60, Rock Canyon's not going to win this game.
Peck over to Finch, who's in the corner. Finch holds it. Finch goes in. His shot is knocked away.
Roddick Homer again there with the steal.
Here comes Baskin. Baskin over to Homer. Homer with the layup. It's good.
6-point lead now, Jack. That was really pretty. Roddick with the steal and the basket there. Student section for Rock Canyon still not letting up, and now they do.
Hirschberger over to Futch. Futch back to Hirschberger, and
another
that's stolen.
Steal.
Here comes Homer. Homer into the paint. Over to Stevens. Stevens three-pointer.
We've got a big man three, Jack. You don't see that very often. He is pumped, and Rock Canyon takes a timeout. What a start to the second half.
Golden Eagles start to heat up. 9-point lead, 36-27, 5:48 to go.
Roddick homer, Jack Minahan. Roddick homer. That was an unreal stretch with 2 steals and a basket, and then a beautiful assist there to Cade Stevens in the corner, whatever you want to call it, for the 3. 9-point lead.
Rock Canyon looking a little bit lost out there on the court. Two of their passes were stolen by Vista. Coach decides to take a timeout.
I do not think Gavin Hirschberger of Rock Canyon has come out a single time this game.
I think he's come out once.
Once. Oh, this place is insanely loud.
The party over here chants starting up for both schools.
I think Vista's winning this one.
By about 200 more students.
MV Unit versus Golden Boys RC here.
Vista already back there, back out on the court, ready.
See if they can keep going with this fast pace, Jack. Throw Rock Canyon in for a spin here.
Mac Terry gonna be on the inbound. Back with him is Lehman and Hirschberger. Terry inbound to Lehman. Lehman back over to Terry. Terry pass center court. Terry drives in, passes it over to Lehman. Over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger goes in. Out to Peck, and it's knocked away.
Good defense there by Cal Baskin. Knocking that ball out of bounds. Stopping the momentum.
Mac Terry on another inbound. Over to Peck. Peck goes in for the layup, knocked away. And they're gonna call a foul.
Whoa.
And Roddick Homer pleads with the referee.
I don't understand how that's a foul, Jack, but I believe, yep, Caden Stevens' second foul of the game. That didn't look like a foul.
At the line is Aiden Peck. Peck's first free throw is good.
I mean, did that look like much of a foul to you?
No, it did not.
That's crucial, too, because if that's
Peck tries to go 2 for 2, and he does. 36-29, Golden Eagles lead. Here comes Deal down the court. Deal over to Stevens. Stevens holds it. Over to Homer. Over to Deal. Deal to Baskin. And it's taken by Hirschberger. Pass is intercepted.
There's the Rock Canyon offense right there, Jack. Slow pace.
Hirschberger to Peck. Peck over to Futches. Futches over to Terry. Terry top of the key. Over to Peck. Peck goes in. His shot off the rim. Peck gets the rebound. Knocked away by Stevens.
Another block.
Stevens over to Homer. Homer to Baskin. Baskin over to Deal. Deal in the corner, escapes. Deal to Stevens. Stevens to Homer. Homer holds it. Dribbles. Cross court to Bowen. And it's going to be Vista's ball. Knocked out of bounds.
Knocked out by Lehman, the sophomore there for Rock Canyon.
4:31 to go in the third quarter. 36-29, Golden Eagles lead. Baskin on the inbound.
See if they can get maybe a quick basket here, Jack.
Homer has the ball. Homer to Stevens. Stevens to Bowen. Bowen three-pointer off the rim. Rebound is taken by Peck. Peck hands it off to Hirschberger. Hirschberger drives in. Over top of the key, three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Taken by Deal. Deal down the court. Escapes the double team. In the corner, Baskin three-pointer. Off the rim again.
That is his third shot, Jack, where the ball just does not seem to find a way in after hitting the rim multiple times. That is a rough break again for Cal Baskin.
Mac Terry hands it over to Aiden Peck. Peck, back to Terry. Goes in, knocked away by Stevens.
What else do I need to say at this point, Jack? I think that's either 5 or 6 blocks for Caden Stevens in the game. We're halfway through the third quarter.
Checking in is Hayes.
Giving Zach Bowen and Brendan Deal a little break, Jack. Ian Strawbridge also entering the game.
Mac Terry on the inbound. Over to Futches. Futches to Hirschberger. Hirschberger makes a move. Goes into the paint. Hirschberger isn't able to get it. And the shot by Aiden Peck is good. And Peck's heading to the line. 36-31.
Couple of calls not going Vista's way there. Nice shot, though, by Aiden Peck.
It's important, though, if the calls don't go your way, you don't let it affect you.
Absolutely not, Jack. If you let it affect you, then everybody on that right side will be in your head.
Yep. Not let that happen.
Nope.
Peck is good on the free throw. Vista's lead is cut to 4. And that is taken by Rock Canyon. Aiden Peck. Peck tries handing it over. Ball is loose. Taken by Mountain Vista. 3-on-1. Homer. It's good!
That was crucial, Jack. Swing the momentum right back. That looked like it was going Rock Canyon's way for a while, and then Caden Stevens with another steal.
Hirschberger over to Peck. Peck to Lehman. Lehman over to Peck. Peck goes in. Defended by Stevens. Knocked away by Stevens.
Another one.
Stevens hands it over to Haves. Haves down the court. Haves throws it into the corner to Baskin.
And we got a foul. Thank you. He's pleading with the refs when that looked like clearly a foul, Jack. You mean he full-on shoved him.
Both players on both sides have been pleading with the refs in this entire third quarter.
A couple of calls have not gone either team's way now. Maybe it's a little fair. Third foul of the game for Aiden Peck. Is it 5? I believe it is 5 in high school, Jack, and you're out. He just made a face like he has no idea what I'm talking about.
On the inbound over to Homer.
Oh, and he goes sliding.
Homer takes it into the paint.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Roddick Homer is on a tear right now, Jack.
8-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Hirschberger has the ball. Hirschberger takes it, drives into the paint, looks around. Ball is knocked away. Recovered by Lehman. Lehman over to Hirschberger, who's in the corner. Hirschberger drives in. Hirschberger throws it to the three-point line to Lehman. Lehman goes in. Shot is off the rim. Knocked away. Taken by Baskin.
Gotta get some more players down the court there. Get Baskin some help. Yeah, he's gonna slow down, Jack.
Baskin holds it at the three-point line. Hands it over to Haves. Haves goes in. Over to Stevens.
He attempted.
Stevens over to Homer. Homer holds it, fakes a couple of passes. Over to Baskin. Baskin three-pointer.
There you go! There's the Calbaskin, and another timeout.
43-32. The Golden Eagles lead by 11. 1:55 to go in the third quarter.
Well, Jack, that was momentum shift.
Vista played great offense, great defense.
I mean, Roddick Homer has been all over the place in this second half, and even the first half. Rock Canyon doesn't really have an answer for him or Caden Stevens currently, and then Cal Baskin finally finds the bottom of the net for the second time this game after rimming out 3 balls in the first and second half.
The playing that you saw in the last 2.5 minutes is everything you can ask for if you're a Vista fan.
Absolutely, that's all you've been wanting. You wanted fast-paced offense and some really good crucial skills on defense. Slow down, make Rock Canyon think a lot more than they need to.
Rock Canyon, though, played a little sloppy in the last 30 seconds. Their coach during this timeout has got to be like, listen, don't let this 11-point deficit affect you. We got to bounce back in it.
Yeah, Aiden Peck over here, Jack, is frustrated with his coach and with his play right now. Maybe that foul call on him that he didn't really think was a foul. Maybe that'll be in his head, might be crucial here. Yeah, coaching him up over here on the sideline. He looks like he's ready to go here.
On the inbound is going to be Mac Terry. Mac Terry inbounded Peck. Peck pass midcourt. Peck over to Terry. Terry holds it at the three-point line. Back over to Peck. Peck goes in, knocked away by Stevens. Peck recovers, his second chance, and it's good.
I believe that is Jacob Hayes' 4th foul of the game. Coach Wood frustrated.
Peck at the line. Peck's free throw is good. 43-35. Vista still leads. Stevens on the inbound, over to Deal. Deal to Haves. Haves over to Baskin. Baskin to Stevens. Stevens holds it. Stevens to Haves. Haves drives in. Goes over to Baskin. Ball's tipped. Baskin able to recover. Three-pointer by Baskin. Off the rim. Rebound opportunity taken by Rock Canyon.
Had an opportunity there, Jack. Just couldn't sink it.
Over to-
Contested three.
Over to Terry. Terry to Peck. Peck to Hirschberger. Hirschberger backtracks. Hirschberger over to Terry. Terry holds it. Final minute of the third quarter. Peck tries to drive in. Shot is off the backboard. Recovered by Baskin, and it's a jump ball. Going to be Vista's ball.
Possession error going Vista's way there, Jack. Good break.
Checking into the game is going to be Homer and Fenn.
Yeah, getting Jacob Haves out of the game, Jack. He's in foul trouble here.
And Cal Baskin is coming out.
The clutch three-point shooter.
On the inbound is going to be Deal to Homer. Homer takes it down the court. Final 50 seconds of the third quarter. Fenn. Fenn over to Homer. Homer dribbles around. Over to Fenn. Fenn to Deal. Deal goes in. Back out to Fenn. Fenn over to Homer. Homer back to Deal. Deal to Fenn. 20 seconds to go.
Wasting time here, Jack.
Back to Deal over to Homer. Vista trying to go for the buzzer beater at this point. Over to Fenn. Fenn loses the ball. Here comes Hirschberger. Hirschberger down the court. Goes up for the layup. Knocked away, but referees call foul, so Hirschberger's going to the line. 6 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Homer getting on his teammate Luke Fenn there. That was really good defense by Gavin Hirschberger, Jack. Just stealing the ball and then immediately.
Mike, this could be one of those momentum changes, but we'll have to see.
See how these free throws go.
Hirschberger at the line. His first is good.
Baskin checking in for Strawbridge, Jack.
Hirschberger's second shot is good.
All right, 6 seconds here for Vista. See if they can get a good basket here at the end of this third.
43-37. Deal on the inbound, over to Stevens. Stevens back to Deal. Deal down the court, going quick. Deal loses the ball. Hirschberger. Canyon for three.
Wow.
Off the rim. Lehman trying to go for a buzzer beater to end the third quarter. 43-37. The Golden Eagles lead by 6. One more quarter to go. We're going to find out who walks away with this game in the end. Stay tuned on Vista Now. We'll be back. We are back for the fourth quarter. The Golden Eagles lead.
That was a high-powered third quarter, Jack. Golden Eagles have significantly more fouls, though, in this second half. 4-1.
Mac Terry is going to inbound it. Terry over to Peck. Peck takes it up. Peck over to Lehman. Lehman at the top of the key. Lehman drives in for the 2 points. So off the rim. Great defense by Vista. Here comes Stevens. Stevens down the court. Stevens over to Homer.
Nice rebound by Zach Bowen there on the other side.
Homer goes in for 2 points. No good. Hirschberger. Hirschberger drives in, knocked away by Stevens. Brandon Deal now. Brandon Deal goes in, into the corner, Bowen for three, in and out. The rebound recovered. Baskins, three-pointer. That one off the rim. Baskins went deep.
Yeah, oh, you've got to be
Away by
kidding me.
Stevens again, and they call a foul?
No way. How? Yeah, even Cade. Look at Cade.
Stevens
Look
is
at
in
Cade.
disbelief.
Look at Cade.
Caden Stevens in utter disbelief right now that he was called for a foul. Rock Canyon student section taunting him by laughing.
Wow.
Wow. First one is,
And he's still frustrated. I don't blame him.
he's talking to the referee right now, asking why he was called for a foul. Got to be careful here, though.
I read the referee's lips. He goes, I'm not the one who called the foul.
First one is made by Aiden Peck. Does he go 2 for 2? He does. 43-39, 4-point lead now for the Golden Eagles.
Got to get a basket here.
Homer has the ball. Homer at the top of the key, over to Stevens. Stevens three-pointer! Off the rim, the rebound taken by Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon over to Lehman. In the corner, Canyon for three. Off the rim, the rebound recovered over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger doesn't go for three, goes in for the two.
Nice rebound by Caden Stevens. He's got his arm.
And finally, a foul is called by foul is called on Aiden Peck.
Thank the Lord.
Took a little while. A minute and a half into this fourth quarter, and already a lot of action, a lot of fouls.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's not a jump ball if you're holding on to the kid's arm and not the ball. I turned into a fan right there. It's probably screaming, probably hurt some people's ears, and I'm sorry for that.
Reed Finch coming in now for Aiden Peck.
And we've got a bench warning on Mount Vista.
Deal inbounds it to Homer. Homer taking it down the court slow, taking his time. Homer over to Stevens. Stevens for two. It's good.
Let the big man get Jacko. Gets on top.
Hirschberger takes it down the court. Hirschberger over to Lehman. Lehman at the three-point line. Back to Hirschberger. Hirschberger passes it in to Finch. Finch back to Hirschberger. Hirschberger goes into the corner. Throws it into Finch. Finch back over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger knocked away.
Brendan Deal.
Here comes Brendan Deal down the court with speed. Over to Baskin. Baskin to the
And
it's good.
And one. What a play by Brendan Deal. Cal Baskin with the finish and gets knocked down. That was pretty, Jack. Brendan Deal is pumped up, and he should be.
Baskin heading to the line. This crowd is electric right now in the Eagles' nest. Under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Baskin's free throw is good. 9-point lead for the Golden Eagles, and that's going to be another timeout.
Cal Baskin getting a lot of recognition over here by his teammates. What a play by Brendan Deal there. Started with him getting that steal and then the beautiful basket by Cal Baskin, who finishes it with the beautiful layup and the free throw after.
All right, Mike, we're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. This has a 9-point lead. What do you like?
Everything they're doing so far. They need to keep doing what they're doing. You cannot lay back and just sit there, because Highlands Ranch, when they played Rock Canyon, sat back when they had a lead like this with this amount of time and blew the lead and lost. They have to keep being aggressive. Just don't do any stupid things and keep being aggressive, keep getting those baskets, keep playing fast. Do not play down to the level when they're down like this.
On the other hand, what does Canyon need to do better?
Play fast pace. The slow pace obviously is not working right now. If they needed, I would probably ramp something up here. Probably what their coach is telling them. Or they're not going to change anything and let Vista try to see if they can let Vista make the mistake here. Which hopefully won't happen. Hopefully they'll keep going.
It's the end of the timeout time. Vista and Canyon head back onto the court. 5:57 to go in the game. 48-39, the Golden Eagles lead. On the inbound is going to be Terry. Terry over to Elwood. Elwood picking up the pace down the court. Elwood at the three-point line.
Rock Canyon coach running a foul there.
Goes over, passes it into Finch. Finch to Hirschberger. Hirschberger goes in, backtracks back out to the three-point line to Finch. Finch outside to Elwood. Elwood goes in and is good.
Nice finish there by Elwood.
48-41. Roddick Homer.
Very much needed basket there for the Jaguars.
Homer taking that slow pace approach, as you said, Mike.
Yep. Tell him maybe slow it down a little bit. And then let him commit fouls there like that. I don't mind them doing this, Jack, but in fact, if they keep doing this and Caney keeps coming back and score, if they score fast, they have to ramp it up again. They can't keep doing this.
Because it's not benefiting you in the end.
Yep, but right now, they can keep it like this, then they're fine. They can keep doing it.
Zach Bowen throws it over to Deal. Deal from backcourt. Deal takes it in. 5 minutes to go in the game. Deal to Bowen. Bowen in the corner. Bowen back to Deal. Deal over to Baskin. Baskin for three. It's good!
The contested three by Cal Baskin. He's not afraid to shoot in any circumstance, Jack. What a shot!
Vista's lead back up to 10. Hirschberger drives in. Hirschberger for
and
two. It's going to be Vista's ball, Mike.
Man! I hesitate because I never know if they call a charge or a block.
Stevens to Baskin. Baskin down the court.
Nice move there.
Baskin over to Homer. Homer holds it. Homer dribbling around.
Nice screen there by Caden Stevens.
At the three-point line,
Oh,
into the
boy.
corner. Bowen for three. The rebound recovered by Homer. Homer back out to the three-point line.
Oh, no
Homer
way.
the step back three.
Oh, he
Oh,
fouled.
and they say it's a travel.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game, Jack.
Elwood inbound to Terry. Terry back to Elwood. Elwood into Finch. Finch over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger can't shoot for two, has to give it back over to Elwood. Elwood goes in, knocked away, and they call foul.
Yeah, Hirschberger did not want to take that shot there. Caden Stevens is towering over him in that sense. Yeah, there's a 10-inch difference right there, Jack, in height. Probably a smart idea by Hirschberger.
Yeah, Hirschberger is 5'11", and Caden Stevens is 6'9".
Yeah, that's not a good matchup there, especially when Caden Stevens probably has around 10 blocks this game alone.
Now, one thing I've noticed is that shooting twos for Rock Canyon hasn't been working. Maybe they try a three-pointer for once.
Yeah, they probably have to at this point. They got to get big chunks of points here, try to get on a run if they want to have any chance getting back in this game.
First free throw is good by Elwood. Can he go 2 for 2? His second free throw opportunity is no good.
That one on the rim.
Brandon Deal down the court. Deal over to Homer. Homer goes in. Over to Stevens.
Nice pass.
Stevens into Deal, and it's knocked away. Actually blocked. Elwood to Terry. In the corner for a three. Off the rim. Taken by Vista.
Big miss there. That
Three
could
and a
have been a momentum changer.
3.5 to go.
Oh,
Going in. It's good. Roddick Homer.
that was beautiful.
Timeout by Mountain Vista. Golden Eagles lead 53-42. 3:27 to go in the game.
Wow. What a layup. Roddick Homer's on fire tonight, Jack. He's doing everything. He's got a couple steals, couple blocks, and multiple assists, rebounds. And obviously the scoring points.
A lot of things have been going well for the Golden Eagles recently.
They got to keep it going, Jack.
Rock Canyon, in about a minute, is going to be in a time of desperation.
Yep. You'll start seeing more fast pace and you start seeing fouls.
They've been picking it up, though.
Oh, absolutely. They're not playing that slow-paced offense that we're used to seeing.
.327 to go in the game. Terry to Elwood. Elwood takes it down the court. Elwood tries passing it over to Terry, wasn't able to. Recovered by Rock Canyon, just barely. Aiden Peck. Peck has the ball. Peck to Hirschberger. Hirschberger in the corner. Hirschberger step back three-pointer. Off the rim. Recovered by Rock Canyon. Elwood. Elwood goes in. Backs into the corner. Now back into the paint. His two-pointer is good, plus the foul. Pretty sure they called that on Caden Stevens. Caden Stevens, you know, at this point really can't say anything.
Cal Baskin, they called the foul on.
My apologies.
You're good. They look the same. Numbers look the same.
Coach Wood tries to voice his opinion to no avail.
They don't listen. Nobody, the Stripes don't listen to anybody. What I was going to say, Jack, is that possession started off incredibly sloppy there by Rock Canyon and ends up finishing with an and one here.
Hirschberger's free throw is no good.
That's a big miss.
Stevens, under 3 minutes to go. Stevens hands it off to Deal.
No shot clock in high school, Jack. And he just fell that. Oh, boy. Nope, don't take the shot.
Pass almost taken away. Recovered by Basket. Knocked away. It's going to be Vista's ball. Knocked out by Aiden Peck.
I'm not sure if he got his ankles broken or if he just fell over. It looked like he just fell over. That was Mac Terry who fell over there.
It's going to be Zach Bowen on the inbound. Bowen over to Deal. Deal goes into the corner. Over to Stevens. Stevens tries going in, isn't able to. Back over to Homer. Homer throws it in the corner. Baskin for three. Off the rim. Rebound by Bowen. Bowen
Another one.
Two. Another one. That
Oh,
one's not good. Knocked away.
And still stays Vista's ball.
Rock Canyon applying a lot of pressure.
Wow.
Nothing's coming out of it for them, though.
Bowen with 2 rebounds there. Back to back.
Baskin to Stevens. Stevens to Homer. And it's going to be a foul called on Elwood.
Complaining to the referee once again, it's not going to work. It doesn't work, especially in high school. Maybe NFL you could get away with it at this point, but whatever.
2:10 to go in the game. Vista leads by 9. Bowen throws it into the backcourt to Deal. Deal at the top of the key. Deal goes into the paint. It's knocked away. Bowen tries to recover it. Taken by Peck. It's going to be a foul called.
Coach Wood is not happy at all. Zach Bowen's first foul of the night. Tried getting that reach, tried to gain the possession. Since they do have the possession now, tried getting a jump ball, getting the ball back for him. Did not work. Rock Canyon in the bonus. Very loud parrot next to us, Jack.
Aiden Peck. His first free throw shot is good. Vista students trying to get under his skin, making a lot of noise.
A lot of noise, Jack. It's unfortunate that they're kind of farther away from the free throw line for Rock Canyon right now.
Peck's second shot. It is no good.
Nice rebound.
Rebound by Stevens over to Deal. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Deal back over to Stevens. Stevens holds it, looks around, goes in. Stevens for two. It's good.
Oh, my Lord.
Vista's lead back to 10.
Caden Stevens is a nightmare to guard, Jack.
Hirschberger goes in for two. His shot is good.
Timeout called by Rock Canyon.
Vista has the lead of 8 right now, 1:32 to go in the game.
I see why they don't take Gavin Hirschberger out very much, Jack. He is their playmaker.
Well, Mike, let's look at both teams. Rock Canyon down by 8, #1 team in the state, trying not to lose to Vista. What do you think they're going to do in this final minute and a half?
I mean, they've been playing faster pace than we've been seeing. I think they might have to start fouling, or they're really going to be incredibly aggressive on defense here. More aggressive than they've been all game. And I think on offense, they're just probably going to do what they've been doing. They need to take more threes. The only threes they've taken, they've missed. So they're going to have to figure out a way to make those. And they have to stop Caden Stevens and Roddick Homer and Brendan Deal. That's why playing against Vista is such a nightmare. There's so many weapons. If you focus on one, there's another one that gets open, and then they make the shot.
Vista, would you say they continue playing kind of the slow pace a little bit?
I think so. I don't think they're going to ramp it up unless this game gets pretty close toward the end here.
Inbound by Bowen. Bowen to Baskin. Baskin over to Homer. Here comes Homer. Homer over to Stevens. Stevens!
Dog! We've been waiting for it! And there you go! There you go! And this crowd just erupted. Wow, so did we.
Hirschberger over to McTerry. McTerry goes in for the 2 points. It's good.
That got this student section going, and yep, here's the foul, Jack. And they're upset about it over there. What you upset about?
So Rock Canyon Golden Boys who are making a little bit of a scene. You know what? Let's go back to that dunk by Caden Stevens.
That pass by Roddick Homer was perfect. An absolute perfect alley-oop, perfect feed. I can't say perfect enough. And then Caden Stevens just with the throwdown. We've been waiting for it all game. I was expecting it. It always happens in the fourth quarter, garbage time, Jack. And that one really got this crowd going.
Final minute and 3 seconds to go in the game. Vista is now in the bonus. At the line is Roddick Homer. Homer's first shot is good. 9-point lead for Vista.
Hayes back in the game, Jack.
Homer's second shot is good. 10-point lead.
A minute left. Here you go. Now you're going to see really fast pace and a lot of fouls here from Rock Canyon, I believe.
Hirschberger for 3. Off the rim.
Here comes a foul.
Taken by Homer. And the foul is called.
It's the wrong guy you want to foul, Jack.
52.2 seconds to go in the game. Vista up 59-49. Roddick Homer back to the free throw line. First shot, misses. Hirschberger on the rebound.
Homer is gassed, Jack.
Hirschberger passes it into the corner. Three-pointer off the rim. Hirschberger on the rebound. Hirschberger's shot knocked away, and it's a foul.
No way.
Canyon's gonna head back down to the line, back to the line.
I believe that is Hayes' 5th foul, and he is now out. Yeah, he's not mad about it. That's not a foul. Maybe, I mean, I can't see much from up here, but that didn't look like a foul.
At the line is Hirschberger. His first shot is good. Hirschberger's second shot, 9-point lead for Vista, 59-50, 40 seconds to go in the game. Hirschberger's second shot is good. Lead is cut down to 8.
So during those free throws, Jack, I was watching the Golden Boys over there in the corner, and they are giving it to the ref. Oh, they called a foul right. Oh, that's lucky.
And the Rock Canyon coach is going to talk to the referee.
He is livid. He's livid. Come on, do it. I'm waiting for a tee.
The fans want a tee.
Give him a tee. Give him a tee. Give him a tee.
I don't think it's going to come.
That'd be hilarious. To be the cherry on top of all this, Jack.
If the game had a little more time left, maybe one would come.
A goodbye chants are coming now from the from the Mount Vista student section.
Caden Stevens for the free throws. Stevens' first one is good. Stevens' second free throw shot is good. Final 35 seconds. Let's close this out. Here comes Mac Terry. Mac Terry for 2. Misses. And that's going to be a foul.
One. Coach Wood saying just let that one go. Brandon Deal's second foul of the game now. 28 seconds left. I wonder if Canyon's in the double bonus now, or still the singular bonus. Well, he just missed it.
Yeah, first shot by Mac Terry is missed. Terry's second shot is good. On the inbound, over to Homer.
How does he stay? And another one called, yep. There you go.
It's always important that you make these free throws, though.
Absolutely, Jack, even though there's only 25 seconds left. Could you tell what the student section was chanting there?
No, I could not. Roddick Homer back at the line. First free throw is good.
They need to start chanting, "You can't stop." I'm talking about half this Vista team, because obviously no one can stop him.
His second shot misses. The rebound taken by Mac Terry. Terry down the court. Terry for 3. Off the rim. Rebound over to Stevens. Stevens is going to hold it.
Violent foul there. A little frustration
By Kevin Futch.
Look at Roddick Homer over there in the student section.
And he is dapping up Principal Segley.
Let's go!
And Kevin Fuchs has
This is going to erupt when this game hits 0, Jack. This is gonna erupt. Look at Principal Segley over there. It's loud in here. Look how pumped up Roddick Homer is.
Student section is loud. Fans are on their feet.
And
giving
the other
standing
side
ovation.
is silent. Not a peep out of that Rock Canyon student section. They can't find anything to cheer about now, can they? Oh, now you're standing. I can't stand up right now.
We're kind of in a bit of a cramped space up here.
That's not fair.
Stevens' second shot misses. Here comes Rock Canyon, final 13 seconds. Shot misses.
Jake Nelson with the rebound.
Referees are going to blow their whistle and say jump ball.
He's smiling on the ground there.
And they're going to say it's Vista's ball.
Yep.
Standing ovation for the Golden Eagles fans. Student section is hype. Parents on their feet. Rock Canyon dead silent. Jake Nelson on the inbound. Final 3 seconds. And the celebration has
They really foul with 0.8 of a second left. Of course they do. You know why? Because it's Rock Canyon.
Celebration has to be cut short.
And I believe that we will win chants have now started. The student section have started.
First shot misses. No need to make or miss at this point.
And look, he's laughing. He's having fun. Everyone's having fun in this gym,
Cade
except
Archer.
the people with black shirts.
Second shot is missed. And that is it. The Mountain Vista Golden Eagles have knocked off the #1 ranked Rock Canyon Jaguars. The Golden Eagles storm the court. We have a final here, 62-52. Mike, is there anything you want to say as the Golden Eagles wave goodbye to the Rock Canyon Jaguars? One thing I do want to say is that these teams most definitely will be meeting up in the playoffs.
Absolutely, Jack.
Golden Eagles go to 16-2. Rock Canyon goes to 17-2.
There's a new #1 now.
Mike, what are your closing thoughts?
Vista played an outstanding game here, did not let the Rock Canyon way get in their way, and they kept on chugging. They didn't let this defense stop. Oh my goodness, Jack, I'm fired up.
Well, the Golden Eagles knock off the #1 ranked Rock Canyon Jaguars, 62-52. As Michael Hoblich said, there's a new #1 in CHSAA 6A, 5A Continental League. Mountain Vista, it's going to be a party all night long on this Thursday night. Everyone jumping on top of each other at center court.
Let's go, Jack!
I would like to thank our cameraman, Cameron Crosbachen, my color commentators, Nate Thomas and Mike Hoblich, our producer, Joey Dressel. I'd like to thank Mr. Goldson for letting us cover this game. My name is Jack Minahan. Have a great night, everybody.
Let's go, Vista!
And thank you for tuning in on Vista Now. We will see you for the next game.